Hi guys, my name is Christine, and today I'm talking about secure people build others up, while insecure people tear others down. So, what you need to remember is when someone is saying something to you that's horrible or they're bullying you in some way, it usually means that that person is very, very insecure. Okay, so that's why you should never let someone else make you feel awful. Now, of course, whenever you hear things that hurt, it still stings. But, I always like what Gary Vee says. He says, like, whenever he sees like a hate comment or someone saying something mean to him, he has empathy for them, because usually if someone takes the time, to go out of their way, whether it's in person or online, to try and tear someone down and make them feel miserable, that screams that they are also at a very bad, insecure place. Because usually when someone's doing that sort of thing, when they're bullying someone, saying something mean, whether, like I said, in person or online, they're usually projecting about how they feel themselves. It's usually a projection of something that's going on in their life or how they feel that day, right? So one of the things that I hear people complain about and talk about is, oh yeah, but my bully is someone that's successful, who looks like they have a really good life, and let's say they're good looking, they're everything that anyone would probably ever want to be. Perhaps they're wealthy, and yet they tear others down. Now, usually what's happening there, although it's not always the case, but a lot of the cases is that person is going through some sort of like narcissism. They are a narcissist in some kind of way. So if they are perfect looking, perfect, have a good life, and yet they still tear others down, they're usually doing it to make themselves, they're still doing it to make themselves look big, right? Because that's the only reason why someone would ever tear someone else down, to make themselves look better, more superior, bigger, better, and they wouldn't need to do that unless they were feeling low, unless they feel less than. So even though someone may seem like they're having the perfect life, may seem like they've got everything they could ever want, and yet they're still they're still being a bully, it displays, it's showing me a narcissistic sort of type of behavior. And narcissism is just another form of insecurity, right? There's no reason, there's no need at all for anyone to tear someone else down. And it's usually because, if they do, because they've got some sort of insecurity themselves, okay? So, and I've always seen this, even when I was at school and I personally got bullied. There was a kid that bullied me a little bit at school. And even though he wasn't necessarily doing anything like backing me into a corner and saying something mean to me, he kind of gave me like little digs and stuff. And I remember one time, I was going through a hard time, and I was a teenager at the time, and I should have known better, but I wrote something on Facebook about it and how much I was having a hard time and how sad I was feeling, which in hindsight I probably shouldn't have done anyway. I shouldn't probably post about that kind of stuff on the internet, but it was something that I did because I was a teenager and I just didn't know any better. And he liked it, yeah? So then I, obviously unfriended him and stuff like that, and I never wanted to speak to or be a part of, even be friends with him on Facebook anymore. So, I've seen this sort of thing happen. And he was like one of the popular kids. He had like, I think his family were quite well off. He always looked like and dressed well. But also I could tell he was insecure because he was a little bit short. He, obviously had, I think he also even experienced some bullying himself, although I'm not 100% sure. But even though it seemed like he had everything, there was a few girls that were quite attracted to him, he was insecure, because why on earth would he need to try and tear me down and say like these little passive aggressive comments? Like I remember in class, we had to do a presentation on things that I think that we would put in a museum. And I said about a specific band that I would put in a museum or something like that. And he basically, from then on, took not the mick, but he would, always comment about that sort of thing in front of me and try to talk to me about that sort of thing. And it was always in a very passive aggressive, very put downy sort of way. So he was a very manipulative person from what I could gather. But anyway, but from what I could see was that he was, obviously at the time I didn't see it, but looking back, I could see that he was deeply insecure. There was no reason for him to ever say those things to me. So it must have been because he was coming from a place of insecurity himself. And that's just something that I've just seen, not just with me, but with other people. Whenever you see some sort of bullies, whenever you kind of witness it, you can tell that there's a deep insecurity in that person. Because there's no reason for anyone to do that unless they're trying to make themselves feel big. And if you're trying to make yourself feel big, then that means there's that occasion, maybe it could even be a small occasion, where you feel small. Okay, so that's one of the things that I wanted to address there. They will, even if someone seems like they have a great life, if they're still bullying people and trying to make other people feel small, it's still, they're still insecure. And, what secure people do, even if they emotionally secure people do have insecurities, they still don't project that onto other people and bully other people, because we all have insecurities about certain things. It could be the way you look. It could be you could be insecure about how much money you have, how much status you have. But people that are secure, even if they do have insecurities, still won't project that onto other people and bully other people. People that are secure won't tear others down. They will build them up and make them feel strong. So if you have experienced this kind of thing, whether it's like trolls online or whether it's in person, you feel like you've been bullied, someone says something nasty to you, one of the best ways that you can combat this is, maybe say to yourself, look, hey, whenever someone bullies me, whenever someone says something to me that's mean and passive aggressive, I'm going to combat this by doing something nice for someone. Perhaps you could even do it to the bully. Perhaps you could give them something that you feel like they need, right? I'm trying to think of an example here, but maybe something like perhaps they are trying to get better at something, and let's say this person in real life, and that they're trying to get better at something. Then perhaps give them something like an article or something that can help them, get better at whatever it is that they're trying to do. Or you can not do it for them and do it to just do like a random act of kindness for someone and help someone else. Like perhaps you go on something like Reddit or Quora and answer someone's question, especially if it's something that have a lot of knowledge about, give some advice to someone. Or you could do it in person by volunteering or just doing something nice for someone that like perhaps you send a thank you note to someone who's done something for you recently, and just showing your appreciation for them. So if you whenever something happens to you where someone is bullying you or said something mean to you, try and combat this by doing an act of kindness for someone else, okay? So obviously, sometimes bullies are actually saying the truth, right? And, they could be just being mean, but also there might be an element of truth in what they're saying. So if you're getting bullied by the clothes you wear, perhaps they call you like, I don't know, like a tent because your clothes are really baggy, then perhaps maybe that's something that you need to work on. Perhaps you do need to work on getting a better wardrobe. Or perhaps someone's taking the mick out of your weight, but perhaps maybe you do, if you're honest with yourself, perhaps you do need to lose some weight. So, sometimes bullies are mean and it's awful, but sometimes there can be an element of truth in what they're saying. So the best thing you can do when something like that happens is not to just take it and allow them to say that to you. Obviously stand up for yourself, but try and work on that thing as well. So you kind of, in a way, our bullies can sometimes be our greatest teachers because they can open our eyes up to blind spots in our lives, like perhaps there's a gap in your knowledge or something like that, and you can use that as motivation, as fuel to get better at that thing, because now you can be like, see me now. Although you doesn't mean that you ever say that to them, but it just means that you're using that to get better, to work on your insecurities, because usually bullies are very good at finding out what you're insecure about, right? And the best way to then combat that is to actually work on that insecurity. So, for example, let's say you're not very good at English, or you're illiterate in your language, or whatever it may be, and they keep on taking the mick out of you because your grammar is off. Then find out a way to use that, find a way to get better at those things so that you can, improve and become better for it, right? Because like I said, like sometimes our bullies are our greatest teachers, and they open our eyes up to our blind spots. And even though they're doing it in a very mean way, there could be an element of truth to that will make you ultimately become stronger. So in a way, you're kind of transmuting a really hurtful situation into a good situation because you've used that to become better, and you've actually improved upon that insecurity, right? Which is why we should all be aiming to, work on our insecurities, things that we feel like we're not good at, so it no longer becomes an insecurity, right? And I think that can be very helpful. At least that's something that I've found helpful. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.